Okay, I'm gonna, by request, to do a little video on how I put the little stock piece on my Smith & Wesson M&P pistol. I bought this quite a few years ago because I thought it'd be cool, and it is. It was before I even saw the rifle version. I took it out rabbit hunting a few times, but trying to hit a rabbit with a pistol proved to be somewhat difficult, so I wanted to put the buttstock on it, give it more stability. But as you know, that makes it a short barrel rifle and requires a tack stamp. So I filled out my Form 1, sent it off to the ATF, finally got it back, and then we went to work. Okay, so we're going to take the scope off here for a moment. Basically, what I did is I had a Ruger 1022 at the time that we were using for rabbit hunting, and I put that Tapco stock on it, you know, that little replaced a wooden stock on the 1022. And the Tapco came with two end pieces for it. The curved piece, which is what I put on the 1022, so I had this sitting over for a couple years. So once we got our tack stamp, my brother did his too at about the same time. All we did is we took the excess piece that we both had from our Tapcos, ground an end piece that would fit into the little slot. Originally the pistol, and I don't have a picture of it anymore. I'll see if I can find one. There was a metal cap that sat at the end that was screwed into it. It had a swivel hook to it. We took that off. There was a little hole inside of this piece. So we ground the stock down, cut it down, so it fit in there nice and tight. Now there was a little screw hole that was held onto, and I'll get better pictures of it, but we drilled it out a little bit, countersunk it, pre-drilled everything, and we used one of those big heavy-duty concrete screws, the big blue ones. You can see it's a little bit of blue still, and I'll get a closer picture of that too. Basically, once we had all that, we put it together, make sure everything was going to work right. Took it back apart, used some JB weld, mixed it up, slipped it, filled inside a little hole where there would be gaps, put it in there, put the screw in nice and tight, and when we tightened it all up, we made sure the stock was aligned, and then let it dry for the day. And it's been 6 or 7 years, I guess. Well, we have no trouble with it since we put it on. It holds nice and solid. Last year I bought the slip-on AR-15, the clamp-on style, so I can put the sling on it. But this also from Tapco. There's different ways of doing this today. Back when we did this, they didn't have a lot. But if you have something like the Tapco, another idea is they make the AK-47 ones that have the adjustable buttstocks on. Those have kind of a squared end. They might be able to be cut down properly to fit into here. So that's about it, and I'll put some pictures of a couple of little different things that I'll have to find some pictures of it. But it was really simple. Took a few hours to do, mainly cutting down the plastic to fit it inside that plastic. It's hard, it's a little rough to cut. You need a power tools pretty much to do it right. And got a pretty nice little SBR out of it. So that's it. Thanks a lot.